Okay, here's the plan. I am going to go to the opera house now. I'm going to kill this dragon. And then I'm going to give one more attempt in G-Door to finding Realm. If I find Realm, we'll go get Strago as well, because I assume those two are linked together. And then, failing that, or if we do manage to do all of those things, we're going to go to Kefka's Tower and we're going to play it to completion, however long that takes. That's the plan. Whether or not this plan works, that remains to be seen. But before we do that, I'm going to remember my last run on with this guy. I'm going to put Gaia Gear on you, but I'm also going to put Float on everybody. Because he cast Quake straight away last time and killed us all, so... But we should get him this time. Don't touch the wrong switch or you'll be in for a nasty surprise. I think it was that one. So he's got quite a crazy counter. There we go, I did it. Oh, this game's too easy now. I got a Magus Rod. 2 dragons remaining. Looks like you saved the day for us once again. That's it? That's all I get? Okay. Just a rod that I can't use? Magic plus 7? That would be good if I had Strago, wouldn't it? Okay, so 2 more dragons remaining. If I don't find these on Realm's questline, I'm going to assume that they're in Kefka's Tower and carry on. It should have been long enough now where she's going to show up. See, now it's blue, so what's going on? Now it's all dark in here. Stay away! Interesting. I don't know what's changed to make this work now, but cool. I knew there was something to do with this house. It's giving me too many hints for there not to be more stuff. This is Owl's diary. I will read the diary. Just spent a small fortune on a new painting, the first in some time. It's quite a large one, so I won't be able to put it on the first floor with the others. Must think about where to display it. An artist came from Zozo today and showed me his work. What a waste of time. Lamp on the stairwell was broken, so I bought a new one at the item shop. It was a tad pricey, but now everything's all bright and cheery with just a flip of the switch. Say no more. Okay, now what? Portrait of Emperor Gestahl. Appears to be a lamp. Okay, stuff's happening now. There's a door. I also want to equip you with the stuff you had before. Hero's ring and an earring, I think you have. Okay, stuff's moving now, at least. Uh-oh. That's pretty cool. Dare say that Ultima may be a little overpowered. Why don't you have anything equipped? What happened there? Got a Moogle suit! A Moogle bodysuit that negates poison, Kupo! Who equips these things? Is it you? No. I got a Lich Ring. A ring affected by a curse from beyond the grave makes the wearer undead. Why would I want to do that? Oh, not here. Don't make me put the Moogle charm on. Confusing. His face is weird. I like it. I like weird. It's the opera singer. What do I do here? Ow. It looks weird, I don't like it. Killed it! Damn it. What the heck is that? Is that a dude sitting on a beanbag, or is he just like really big? What's that supposed to be? But please, help the painting. The painting? There's a monster possessing my prized goddess painting. Yes, it hides in the painting. It won't show itself. Realm, you mustn't attack the picture of the goddess. It will only make matters worse. Try to get between me and my prize, will you? This painting's the best I've had in a long time. No one's denying me this treat. The girl in the picture is mine. Oh, I beg to differ. Overkill! Not overkill yet? Okay. We'll keep it going then. Maybe? You dead? There we go. You couldn't have. Hey, you can relax now. That monster's not going to be possessing any more paintings. Oh, thank you. That picture's worth more to me than my own life. Really? Also, what are you? So what's the monster doing in the painting? I guess I should start at the beginning. I've been looking at this lovely stone I bought at an auction house. All of a sudden, I was overcome with desire for a painting of Lakshmi. But then that thing came along and possessed her painting, so it must have been lured here by that stone. Where's the stone now? Stone? It's over in that bookcase. 1 second. Just taking some notes. This is magicite. Whatever it is, I sure don't need it anymore. If you want it, you can have it. I have to go now, but don't you worry, I'll be back to finish this painting. I'll be waiting for you. What, she just comes with us? Doesn't even talk to us? Okay. Fair enough. What do you have then? You got Curaga. Stamina +2, I'm gonna give you that one instead. Restores HP to all allies. Okay, let's go see if we can get Strago now. We'll put Realm in our party. And head over to Strago and see if we can get him. Okay. Where was Strago? Was he over here? No, he's over here, I think. No, that's Zozo. Where was Strago? He's in a tower surrounded by mountains. It was this one, wasn't it? I probably need Realm in my party, so I'll do that too. Strago and Realm, the last two. And then we're ready. Listen here, you stubborn old bag of bones! Snap out of it! Well, is it really you, dear? You're alive? Grandpa, you idiot! What were you thinking? Oh, Realm, I was sure you were. Did you really think I was going to check out before you old geese bag? Foul mouse as ever, I see, bless your heart. Come on, Grandpa, you're coming along with us. I'm raring to go. Can't leave everything up to you whippersnappers, can I? Well, you're going to. Okay, that's everyone. We got everyone back. She doesn't have any magic, like, at all, I don't think. So she's not going to be overly useful to us, but we got her back. Doesn't she have, like, a crazy magic stat too? She really does, actually. Considering. Alright. We are ready. Short of just grinding to get everyone all of the magic, which I'm not going to do, we can carry on. Let's give it a save. Give it a quick save just in case. Let's fly the airship into Kefka's tower and see what happens. I think you get to choose your party then. Alright, we're going in. It's time we took the battle to Kefka's doorstep. Look at everyone, we're all here. This is great. What's wrong, fellas? The gods of the Warring Triad control the magic of the Esper world. If we destroy them, you worried about what might happen? I can't say for sure, but Espers, and even magic itself, could vanish from the world. And if that happens, what'll happen to Terra? Please form 3 parties. Okay. So I think what's probably going to be for the best for this is I split my main 4 guys up. First of all, so we'll have a party with Celes, a party led by Terra, and a party led by Sabin. And then he's going to need some magic power. So I think Locke is probably the best bet. He has the most magic, so we put Locke in that one. I'm considering putting Mog with Celes. I'll put Mog with Terra. I'll put Umaro with Celes. We will put Edgar in that one, because he's got AoE attacks. Saya, Gao's level 14, you're not coming with us at all if I can get away with it. I guess we put Gogo in this one, so we get the double ultimas and cures and whatnot. Realm doesn't have any magic, so I'm thinking Cyan can go here, because he's quite weak now. Strago can go here. Realm and Setzer. So the A party 1 is probably one of my weaker ones. I'm hoping Celes can just kind of carry that party, to be honest. This one's actually quite powerful because he'll be able to use Ultima 2. These 2 guys are pretty powerful. And these 2 guys are quite powerful as well. So there's at least, apart from this team, there's 2 powerful characters in each team. Let's try it. Let's see how we go. I could really have done with another character that learned Ultima. If I get really stuck, I'll like get Strago and teach him Ultima. We'll do the Cactuar bit again. If I can even get back. The Warring Triad awaits. Let's get everyone equipped. Wouldn't it be better to give you... don't even have any magic, which is terrible. I'm hoping I can give that to the other guy. Give you that. Oh, she's the one with the suits. Oh, that's crazy. That means she would actually have, like, ridiculous magic if I bothered to level her up. She's not gonna be useful for us at all. She doesn't even have any abilities. I guess I could give you Giltos. Maybe that's like stupid powerful like it was on 5. Right, with you, you're gonna have Genji Glove. I'm not gonna lie, I do really like how it makes you use all of your characters. This is something that the Final Fantasy games never do. Like 10 does, kind of. Kind of, but not really. Like it does, and it doesn't. You'll see when we get there. We'll give you the Magus Rod. I guess we can give you one of the Hero's Rings and an earring. And she can use items, so we'll make her just kind of... I don't know what control does, but that's for you anyway. Does everyone have something now? Gogo doesn't, but I don't know if he needs anything. Just give him a Hero's Ring and an earring again. Okay, everyone's equipped. Let's quick save it. Let's go! No, I don't want to leave. Such good music here. Great Marlboro! It's not great. Luckily Omaro's pretty good. I think Celes is going to be carrying this team. I think to save her mana a little bit. And again, she does have Osmos. Look at the difference in HP and everything between them. Like, I'm a big fan of these multi-party dungeons. Yeah, Giltos isn't great. It's more consistent though. You do have magic though as well, so... I think haste on Umaro would do me quite well. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Amaro's actually pretty decent. Put you on the back row though. Fixed dice. I mean, I think if I just ultimate everything, I'll be okay, to be honest. But it's just gonna completely burn through all of her mana. As far as I go, I think it is. Yeah, science not gonna do much good for us, I don't think. He can cast magic though, so I could just make him the healer. Like, honestly, to me, this just completely reinforces everything I was saying about magic just being so much more powerful than everything else in the game. Like, there's no reason that all of my characters couldn't be as powerful as Terra. I just didn't make it that way because I thought that would be quite boring. Oh, what's this now? Ultima Buster! Uh-oh. I've heard of you. I am the one known as Ultima, forged an eternity ago. I was placed here, and then forgotten in the mists of time. Long have I pondered what I should do. Long, long have I pondered. But now it seems I have an answer. I'm gonna do stuff and things. I don't know if Mimic is the last action you chose, or the last action that was used. I think it's the last action you chose. Uh-oh! Mug, stop! Stop it, Mug! You can heal. You can be our healer. Yeah, it's the last action you chose. Cool. Bye, Cyan! Elemental damage just does not phase Terra, does it? Yeah, Go-Go's come into his own. I had a feeling he'd be pretty powerful. Mimics often are. Power! That's my tents. This music's got kind of a Clockwork Orange like vibe to it. Oh! Mood Sood! This way. Another force shield. Is that what I think it is? Automatically cast shells, halves damage from multiple elements. You're even harder to kill now. There's like 4 of them on top of each other. It's weird. Is that a bug? Should have used Ultima. Got a dragon boy. I might go back the other way. For now. So I was right, there are more dragons, but they're in here. Which is good to know. Yeah, cool, I can hopefully... Let's not forget about the dragon, but let's just kind of focus on one party getting as far as possible first. One thing I've been meaning to look at this entire game, and I'm actually going to do it now. Can I rearrange? You can sort magic! This is going to be more useful to me. Okay, I've been meaning to do this the whole game. I want Ultima first. Ultima, Kiraga, and Kira, and Osmos. So Ultima, Osmos, Kiraga, Kira, Arise. There we go. Those are all the ones I use the most. Can I do this for you as well? What's going on? Oh, why is it bugged out? Okay, it's bugged out. It's all wigged out. It's working for sellers at least. Fiend Dragon! So now I can just kind of do this. Easy. Yeah, I just want to get as far as I can. her party, so I'll get up to the next point. Which I guess is here. I guess. Cool, okay, let's go kill a dragon. I'll get killed by a dragon. Go, dragon! Yeah, you jump out of the way. You just keep doing what you're doing. Keep going down now? It's not, it's the first one. Do you know if you're out there yet? You don't. Easy enough. I got a crystal orb! One dragon remains. Boosts maximum MP by 50%. Don't think I really need that anymore, but cool. Good to find that in the very last dungeon. See that 4-ton weight? I guess I need to drop that. Okay. Party 3 now, then, I guess. Your time to shine, Sabin! Do you actually have any magic? Not much. I just realised these guys don't really have a healer. Not really. Another hero's ring. The healer's also their damage dealer. I'm not sure how useful that's going to be. Seriously? This is not good. These guys are gonna struggle. Yeah, these guys are gonna struggle, aren't they? Honestly, I was kind of hoping that Sebin would carry this team, but Fox not doing much. We have to make a lot more of a caster. Oh wait, no, he's on the back row. That's not going to help. I was just going to say, he's not exactly doing much in the way of damage. That's because he's on the back row. Okay, Steve's back again. Great, Confuse's the only person who can do anything. Yeah, this party's not as good as I thought it was going to be. They seem to have the more difficult enemies too. Great. Awesome. How much HP do these things have? Great, awesome. Keep doing that. Okay, that works. That's useful. It's good to know. Oh, I hope we don't have to fight a dragon with these guys. That's gonna be horrible if we do. Oh, what's this now? What did these... Why can't Party 1 fight all the bosses? Don't kill him! Oh, put him to stone? That's even worse! Well, it's about the same. It wastes its turn either way. Why did I raise him? That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, good. And I'm dead. Awesome. Speed this up. I made a mistake with this party. File's not gonna work. What did they even try? Oh well, you don't want it to be too easy, do you? Do you have Libra? Are you weak against anything? Fire, cool. Heals are so weak. You can use barriers all you want. I'm not casting magic against you anymore. Got him! I think this is just how this is going to have to go with these guys. I'm going to give Locke earrings, I think. His physical attacks are just kind of shit. Let's get him set up with a hero ring. And an earring if I can, if I've got one. Left over. Who should I take it off? Take it off you. You don't need that great for us anyway, to be honest. Not that. Increases your magic. Anything else increase your magic? Oh, cool, okay. We'll go with that then. Use a tent. Oh, if these guys have to fight a dragon, this is going to be horrible. Seriously? be honest, I don't know if it's the group that's bad or if it's just these type of harder enemies, because these enemies are just annoying. Another Mega Elixir. Does that just lead back where I came from? It does, okay. I don't know what that did. What did that even do? I'll just get rid of... Oh, I got rid of the blockage for you? Okay. Let's get these guys back to this treasure chest anyway. See what's in it. A rainbow brush, nothing useful. Uh-oh. A great behemoth on these guys. Hopefully death will work. Nope. Sabinland Soul Spiral! Check that out later. Master Monk, awesome. Okay, back to the good party, and then carry on. Carry on through. Getting lots of pinwheels, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure Shadow died up on the floating continent to save the rest of us. Locked. Okay, back to these guys. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no. Please work. Damn it. Sacrifice yourself to fully heal all party members. I think we're doing enough damage between Locke and Sabin now though, where this might not be too bad. That was the complete wrong ability. Bye, Locke! That went by quick, didn't it? Oh, what does this do? That is quite the disaster. Okay, that was easy. That was relatively easy. Cool, that's all but the dragons, I think? I wonder what happens now, because I'm in the last dungeon. Learn Doom! Someone learned Doom, anyway. But Strago? Blue magic? All our dragons have been defeated! The Eightfold Shield is broken! Obtain the Crusader Magicite! Which does what? Exactly. I have missed 3, or 2 I guess, because Odin turned into someone else. Greatly damages all enemies and allies. Meltdown and Meteor. Ignores magic defense. I mean, I guess I can give that to you. I'll never use it, that's crazy, but... We did all the dragons as well! I think that's everything then? Except for the 2 espers that I missed, which I honestly don't know. Onwards! Yeah, these enemies are just flat out harder than the other ones. It's not because those guys suck at all. Okay, you might need to move, Terra. This is interesting. This is an interesting switcheroo, isn't it? Oh, don't confuse Mog, he's like stupidly powerful. Don't confuse Goko! hope it doesn't cast Ultima on all of us now. Okay, one shot. Cool. Good thing Terra's here. Cyan learned Eclipse. Which does what exactly? Yeah, definitely if I was to play through this game again, I would have one more person that's really good with magic. And I think it would just trivialise this dungeon at that point. I know it's very hard anyway. Not like the Crystal Tower from Final Fantasy III, that's for sure. Uh-oh. Another boss? Guardian! That's it, that's the setup. Let's see how we do. Not really much more I can do with these guys. Oh, Ultros Battle Program! No, he's gonna come back again, isn't he? I'm not gonna let him stick around to do it either. Lachlan, Meteor! I got a save point. Another boss? He's got tons of HP as well. Vulnerable to poison. I think Locke has bio. He does. That was a waste of a Curaga. I didn't think Curaga would do that much. A Radiant Lance! Was that one of the Warring Triad? I think it was. So I guess there's two more. I mean, I guess everyone has to fight one. That would make the most sense. Where do you go now then? Can you drop down? You're like stuck here though. I just got the encounters turned off a second while I try and figure this out. Ah, I see. I got a bit ahead of myself, I think. Fiend's aura is trembling violently! Don't kill Celes! I'm less scared that you're immune to lightning when I'm spamming Ultima at you. Cool. One more to go. I'm just getting counters turned off at this point. I hope you don't mind, but I mean, you get it. I one-shot them all anyway on these guys, pretty much. A goddess! I mean, you get it at this point, right? I can kill the normal enemies. I think I've proven that. I've proven my Final Fantasy credentials already. Mog is an absolute powerhouse. The one guy that doesn't need to use magic. Excalibur! That's quite late in the game to be getting Excalibur, isn't it? I just figured it wasn't in the game. We destroyed the Warring Triad, but the power of magic isn't fading like it should be. Could Kefka have extracted the very source of magic from them? The legendary Holy Sword, so I can never get to use it. Welcome, friends! I knew you'd come, so I've been practicing my greeting. How much do you have to destroy before you've had your fill, Kefka? I've acquired the ultimate power! Observe! Such magnificent power! You're nothing more than fleas compared to me now. Embrace your destruction. It is the fate of all things. To be destroyed? Maybe it is, but people can always rebuild and new lives will always be born. And time will destroy all those as well. Why do people insist on creating things that will inevitably be destroyed? Why do people cling to life knowing that they must someday die? Knowing that none of it will have meant anything once they do. That's very nihilistic, Kefka. Because it's not the end that matters, it's knowing you have something to live for right now, at this moment. Something you've worked for. Something that's worth protecting. As long as you have that, that's enough. And did you all find your somethings in this broken world that's dying itself? Yes. Love. A person worth protecting. A wife and a child who live on within me. A peaceful kingdom. A loving brother who always looks out for me. Someone willing to accept me for who I am. An adorable little granddaughter. An obnoxious grandpa who I couldn't live without. Wings from a dear old friend. New pals. And the other people don't really exist in the game. You people make me sick. You sound like lines from a self-help book. If that's how it's going to be, I'll snuff them all out. Every last one of your sickening, happy little reasons for living. I wield the greatest power in existence. You may as well be dirt on the bottom of my boots, or the dirt stuck to the bottom of that dirt. I'll destroy everything. I'll create my own empire of death. You can't destroy everything. People always have dreams. No, when I'm through, there won't be anything left to dream about. We won't let you hurt any more people. What fun is destruction if no precious lives are lost? It ends here, Kefka. Order of participation in battle. Okay. Part of me is wondering if I could just use my top 4 and just see if they can get all the way through, but I probably shouldn't. Let's start with the shit ones, I guess. Throw the fodder at them first. Okay, so the fodder go first, then my powerful boys, and then my backup boys. How does that sound? Let's do it! Is that a game over? Oh, that's not how I thought it worked. Okay, I guess I'm going in with the strongest ones then. I didn't realize it worked that way. They almost learned the lesson on the last game with the whole giving you a save point after the cutscene. Okay, I'll try and balance the teams then, I guess. I thought when one of them died, they got replaced with the next one in line. I don't know how it works. Let's see if we can just put all of the really powerful people in first and see if they can survive it. I think they might be able to, you know. If I get from 7 to 12, I'm screwed. You have a shell? You do have a shell. Cool. Get set up first while there's just one hand left. Does everyone have shell? We have neither protect nor shell, so... And I believe that Mark is going to protect. Maybe? You can use it. Go get it, Mog! This last boss is just so cool. Cherries are high. Remedy will do it. Oh, dispel! Look, Terra, I'm gonna need you to cast whatever it is you're trying to cast here. Like, I'm pretty sure this boss depicts the Divine Comedy, which is just amazing. It really has, like, imagery reminiscent of the Divine Comedy. Let's get everyone back fighting fit. Oh, don't kill Go-Go. Oh, that was really close. No, do you have him? This is not good. I need someone who knows him. You can't cast anything. Oh, I have green cherries. I thought I'd run out. Uh-oh, what does that do? Oh, damn it. I hope that doesn't replace Celes. She's like my best character. Epic. Absolutely epic. Come on, Sabin. You can help us out, Zabin. You got this. God, that was stressful. There's so much going on. Fuck you, Kefka. Fuck you. You monster. The tower's collapsing! Oh, there's a girl. There's no time to lose. Come on, the airship's just up ahead. Come on, everybody. We can make it if we work together. Terra, what's wrong? Oh no, not Terra. The Magicite. Magic is disappearing. Vespers are fading from the world? What happened to Terra? Come with me. I can use the last of my power to guide you out. Don't kill Terra. Oh man, Final Fantasy VI. Just wow. I get it now. I see why this is a lot of people's favourite game. This was incredible. This was wonderful. It's just, I'm speechless. This was amazing. It's interesting that this one was entirely character driven. Like the actual plot was pretty basic, but you learn so much more about the characters through all the set pieces. I really like how it gave them all, or I guess a lot of them, enough screen time to really show you who they are and what motivates them. Though some do admittedly get more times than others. It was great how they managed to weave like so many individual little stories into the greater narrative. But the actual plot itself was pretty simple again. Surprisingly so for me actually. Considering how it opened, I was expecting it to be a bit more involved than it actually was. It's just another big bad empire does big bad things really, but that clearly wasn't the focus, and the main focus was on the individual characters. Like to the point where I don't feel it even had a main character, it was pretty much whoever you wanted it to be, and that person of course is always going to be Celes. That's not to say it didn't have a narrative through line though, like it did, like everyone had lost something and we're all seeing how they're dealing with it. Like Locke doubles down on regret and tries to fix his past mistakes. Cyan vows for revenge. Celes, the best character in the world, she gives totally into grief and tries to end her own life before she finds her purpose. Even Kefka, with his speech at the end, like he just gives into total nihilism. Like what is the point in building things if it's just going to be destroyed? That's how he sees the world. The plot was definitely darker as well, like full-on war crimes and suicide and, you know, the world of ruin where Kefka actually wins, which at the time must have been absolutely crazy. Like overall the story was quite simple, but it absolutely worked again, just like it did in Final Fantasy V. Kefka's a really good villain as well. I love how he starts off as a henchman, and then he pretty quickly shows you how much of a monster he is, but it isn't until like the halfway point when you realise just how dangerous and insane he actually is. I really like how he's the villain too, like no random space god out of nowhere right at the end. It kind of reveals that he was pulling the strings the whole time. I mean, Kefka becomes that god, I guess, but that was kind of his whole arc anyway. But what made this whole thing work for me, to me, was the set piece design. There's just so many brilliant moments in this game that make it what it is, like the introduction, the sacking of Doma, the raid on the Esper world, the solitary island in the world of ruin, just damn it. But the one that stood out the most to me was definitely the opera scene. It adds like so many extra levels of depth to Celes' character, and it adds more depth to Locke's character too, where they kind of have these developing feelings for each other. And then the song in the opera ties directly into that. It fleshes out the world quite dramatically as well, because normally the towns in these older Final Fantasy games, they feel pretty static, like the NPCs are just there to service the player, but this opera made the world feel just a little bit more believable. Where there's all these events that normal people would go to see. I always love it when fantasy worlds take the time to flesh out what it'd be like just to live there, if you weren't like, you know, a big magical hero boy. Not to mention that it's beautifully written and executed and ties into the main narrative in really subtle ways, almost like it was, you know, foreshadowing later events. It felt like a really fitting emotional climax to the first act of the story, and I love how the opera song becomes Celes' theme afterwards too. Fuck, I just adore Celes. I adore how her character played out, how she starts as this hardened general that quickly cracks as she makes friends with the group. After the opera, her tough exterior just completely disappears and she starts to open up a lot. And the way the opera parallels the intro to the world of ruin as well. You know, Maria climbing up higher to the castle walls, lamenting her lost love. Throwing the bouquet of flowers off the tower. Mirrors Celes climbing up the mountain, lamenting the loss of her friends. Throwing herself off the cliff. God, if that was the end for her, that would have absolutely crushed me. There are so many awesome moments in this game, so many little moments, and so many big set piece moments. This game's gonna stick with me forever. I think the only real criticism I have of the narrative overall is there's just too many characters. Like, I think there's more characters than the writers could deal with, almost. Like, some of them get introduced and then, like, immediately take a back seat. The focus is almost completely on Locke, Sellers, and Terra. So if the game were to have a main character, it would be one of those three for sure. I think, like, the first half leans more towards Terra, the second half doesn't really have much of a narrative, which we'll get into, but it leads more into Sellers. But I mean, what is there is still really well done. Another thing that kind of I didn't love was the jokes. It seems to be a thing about Kitase's writing. Like, sometimes he wants to add levity to serious scenes, which I'm not really against, but yeah, I'm not against that. You don't want this game to be totally miserable 100% of the time, because that would be exhausting, but a lot of the jokes in this one, they came after really hard-hitting character moments. The one that stood out the most to me was when Terra was on the boat saying she wants to know what it's like to feel love, because, you know, she's an entirely human. And this comes after she hasn't really had any character development for a long while, so making a joke right after her saying that kind of sold the scene a bit short for me. And there were a number of times where that happened. And the other thing that really stood out to me in the plot was where the Empire wanted to stop the war. And, you know, their pursuit of power, making it seem like Kefka had gone too far, and they were almost unaware of what he was doing, only for that to be like a total bait and switch, and nah, the Empire is still evil, really. I think it would have been more interesting to have them play that straight. That Emperor Gashtar wanted to make amends, as much as he could anyway, after realising all the damage that's been caused with his crusade. Then Kefka could have escaped, and we could have chased him to the floating continent with the Empire, only to have Kefka kill the Emperor in the same way. It wouldn't have changed the story at all, but I think it would have just been a bit tidier and more cohesive, but that's like a stupidly minor nitpick. I could gush about this game for hours. I think I might go through the whole credit scene at this rate. The music? The music's great. What more can you say about it, really? It has a really awesome sounding soundtrack, like they all do. They all do. The gameplay, it's a Final Fantasy game, like it's an improvement over its predecessors again. No job system, sadly, but I really like the relics and how they sort of act as a stand-in for the job system. I do really like the Esper system though, how you equip an Esper and learn magic from them. The only problem I have with that is I feel like it does kind of replace the individual character abilities, because magic is so powerful. It makes sense for magic to be so powerful narratively in this world, but like, I'm not entirely sure how you'd fix this, because if you disincentivize magic on certain characters, then you just wouldn't use those characters, right? It's actually really interesting to me how 2 games from now they're going to have this exact same problem, but in reverse, where magic is the thing that you don't want to use at all. But at this point, there's not much to say about Final Fantasy gameplay. It kind of is what it is, right? What you see is what you get. It won't really change in a big way until Final Fantasy VIII, so I'm not just going to keep repeating what I've said. Overall, though, I didn't really like the second half World of Ruin part as much as the first half of the game. In the World of Balance. The opening to the World of Ruin is amazing. It's like one of the best moments in the franchise's history. It's incredible, I'll never forget it. But generally I found the World of Ruin kind of dragged on a lot once you got the second airship. The story takes a total backseat at that point. It reminded me a lot of Final Fantasy 1, but just way, way easier. That's not to say it was bad, it's just I really prefer the first half. It was a lot more enjoyable for me than the second half, which... This is the main thing preventing me from saying that this one is the best one in the series. I feel like probably the last third of the game, it just loses all of its steam, and it's just spinning its wheels for a while. I had the same problem with Final Fantasy V as well. I'm interested to see as I go through the series if all of the games do this. Because normally it's kind of like the first third that kind of drags a bit, not the last third, but that said, this isn't just the best of the SNES trilogy. This is top tier Final Fantasy. This is the series at its absolute peak. Honestly, it's easy to make the argument that it doesn't get better from here. and it just maintains this level of quality. Everything after this point is just a subjective favourite as far as I'm concerned. Sure, the series goes on and to do new things, and it tries all sorts of different narrative and gameplay changes now to keep things fresh, but this game to me is Final Fantasy. When I think about Final Fantasy, I think about exactly this. Incredible music, industry-leading graphics, a plot with so many breathtaking set pieces that I think about them for days, months, years after I've seen them for the first time. I feel like the entire gamut of emotions playing this game. I laugh, I cry, I get bored, I get angry, I get really happy. That's why I love them. And I'm so happy to see the series hit its stride and finally nail exactly what it set out to do at the beginning of the SNES era with 4. Like, at this point the series has finally got its wings. I am so jealous of the people that played this when they were young, or as their first Final Fantasy game, and have the nostalgia for this. I mean, I'll obviously look back at this now from a nostalgic lens moving forward, but I would love to have that childhood awe and nostalgia for this one, like I do for the others, and like I do for Final Fantasy VII. I am kicking myself for not playing this one decades ago. It's not like I didn't have the chance, I own it, I have the PS1 version, and I've had that before I owned Final Fantasy X even, I just never got around to it because I'm an idiot. I mean, the rankings are obvious now, out of all the games I've played so far, but I guess for consistency's sake, at the end of each of these videos, it would go 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2. And it's crazy to me how they just keep consistently getting better and better. The order of my favourites is basically in the order of release so far. Well, I think that's everything. What a game. What a story. What an experience. It's an experience I'm never going to forget. And I'm really glad you came with me on this ride. And we're on to 7 next, and that one's going to be a ride. And I cannot wait to see you there. Bye bye.